Hello, my dark and lovely souls. My name is Lenny Graves, and I have a message from your guardian demon. Yes, you do actually have a demon, and he kind of watches over you. And as a tarot card reader, astrologer, psychic medium, and magician, I'm going to use my eyes, my hands, and my heart and voice to channel that demon so that we can get that message that we need to tell you today. I don't know if it's a good or a bad message yet. I just know the spirits are about today, and I know that there is something that you need to know. So hopefully the cards will lead us in that direction. I'm going to hit them like that. I'm going to blow on them like that. All right, 10 of Wands, my dark and lovely souls. And I usually like to, when I do a reading from your guardian demon, I want to pull 3 so I get a whole idea of the picture before I really start speaking about it. Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Wands. My dark and lovely soul, your guardian demon wants you to know. I always love this. The angel readings are very different than the demon readings a lot of times. The demons tend to push you to do your own thing. And that's what your guardian demons do. And the angels usually say, let's just watch the will of the universe. And this is really consistent. I've done angel readings many times too. Demonic readings tend to be more of look within yourself for the answers, right? You're the forger of chaos. And that's what this reading is. You forge chaos by doing the work, right? The 10 of the Wands. And 10 of Wands, this dude, he takes the labor upon himself, right? He's going to do it. He doesn't need anybody else. This man takes these 10 heavy sticks by himself. We don't even know where he's going. That house is far away. But he does it, right? Wheel of Fortune leads this ideas. It's your time to move in life. It's your time to take your burdens and do what you need to do. You have to shape your own reality. If you're not happy doing what you're doing, that's your fault. I'm not going to sit here and pretend, nor is your guardian demon, that that's something that is outside of your control. Everything is in your control. That's just as simple as that. Things can be thrown at us all the time. We can have our foundations shaken, but you can always rise up for it. So that might be harsh, but that's the nature of this reading. And sometimes we've got to get mad at it, right? We can't just sit there and like cry about it and hope for things to change it. We have to change things ourselves. We have to, I can't make it up. I've just pulled the 10 of Wands, and the next card I pull is the 3 of Pentacles. That's the card about refining your work, right? 4 of Swords. That's strange because that's a card about resting, but let's see where it comes. 10 of Pentacles. That's lovely. What your guardian demon again wants you to know is you got to put the work in, but when you put the work in, it's not for the rest of your life. Your guardian demon, he's not an angel, or she. These people are decadent. They're going to the orgies, they're drinking wine. These people are having a good time, they're doing all the drugs. So this isn't like you're saying for the rest of your life you've got to be altruistic and be like in a monastery scrubbing stone floors or something like that. No, you're allowed to go have fun. But your guardian demon is telling you, if you want to get to the place in life where you can go have fun, you have to work at it. You have to get mad at it. You have to break your own situation. Sometimes we get so lost in the muck or the mire of our situation, right, that we can't see the way out. And we have to pull ourselves out. Sometimes we feel like, do you remember the sad with the kid in the never-ending story? It was horse drawn. That's the worst swamp analogy. I don't even know. Anyway, but that doesn't even have anything to do with it. I'm just making that, I don't know, it's guardian demon sad vibes. But you're like that, you're just like, you're going under, but you got to just like pull yourself out. You got to get mad at it, right? That's the worst analogy. I do the worst analogies. But you're like in this quicksand, but nobody's coming to pull you out. So you have to stop. You have to relax so you don't start sinking anymore. Find out where you need to go and then just like push, right? Like put this last drive in. That is not the best analogy for that, but that is really just what that is. And when you do this, right, when you really push, you're going to have money come in. You're going to have wealth and money and fame and power and everything else. And it's going to be amazing for you because you worked at it. You brought it up yourself. This is a cool thing too, is when you get to this level, like when you have moved on up to the east side, as the Jeffersons would say, no one helped you. You didn't win the lottery. You didn't get lucky. You took this for yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying with that? No one granted you any favors. There was no intervention or anything like that. You were the shaper of your own reality. And then you can rest with the 9 of Wands in the great house that you've built with the 4 of Swords. One more card, because you have become the Queen of Swords. I love that. Here at the end, you have become the Queen of Swords. You decided one day, my dark and lovely soul, and you will in the future, as I'm setting my tarot cards on fire. That's the fire and demons everywhere. You know, my cat's going crazy. You're going to have this moment where you decide, I am going to change everything that's going on. I do not care what other people think. I do not care where I'm at, what I'm doing, who I'm doing it with. If my life, it could be amazing or it could be the worst thing, but I'm going to do something different. That's that 8 of Wands. It is time for my fate to turn. And then when you decide to turn it and put the work in, You are going to create like this empire for yourself. You're just going to have wealth and abundance and all kinds of cool stuff. And then when you do, you will rest. And you will have this great and wealthy home. You'll have like a, used to say that one day I'm going to be rich. I'm going to have a big mansion by the sea and a bunch of cats and stuff like that. You'll have something similar to this, right? You will have carved out your empire. But you don't carve out empires. Did Alexander the Great become Alexander the Great because he decided just to sit at home and be his laurels as king of Macedonia? No. No, he got on a horse and fought 1,000,000 people. So my dark and lovely soul, my cat has just been the worst today. And plus we've got my dark and lovely souls. I'm sorry that broke the rhythm of that. But what your guardian demon wants you to know, and that is the spirit and the vibe here, is that you have to dive into that chaos. You have to really just just forge your own fire. Throw the logs on your own fire, right? Does that make, that's one of the worst analogies today. First the never-ending story horse, and now throw your logs on your own. It's stupid. Stupid. But the message isn't stupid. You're just tough. So go be tough. Go fight. Nothing in this world really that's worth having is given to you. It really isn't. You know what? When the best things that we do in our lives, and that's not true. You can have, like, you know, your mom give you a nice sweater or something like that, or you get a beautiful ring. There's beautiful gifts that people can give in life. But the things that we earn, the things that we make ourselves, shape ourselves, just, no one loves a book more than the author who wrote it, right? Because they pulled that out of the universe. No one knows the intricacies of a painter more than the painter who painted it. Even if they don't really like it, they know it better than anybody else. It's part of their soul, right? They caused that creation fire just to ignite. You have to do that for yourself. This is your time. And when you do this also, the lovers, I want you to know this. Sometimes you have to look at the short term versus the long term, my dark and lovely soul. Sometimes you have to be a badass, pardon me, in the short term, so that you can take it easy in the long run. Sometimes you have to dig deep so that you can rest later. This is the point in my life where I'm telling you, my dark and lovely soul, dig deep. As Apollo Creed once told Rocky, because it's not March yet, and I was going to do a Rocky reference, is there is no tomorrow. There's no tomorrow. Do it today. Go out and make your dreams a reality. Do it today. Whatever you've been wanting to do, this is a sign from the universe to go do it. Push on it. If you want somebody, go chase them. If you want a new job, go work on it. If you don't like the way you look, go hit the gym. Whatever's going on in your life that you don't like about yourself, that is what your guardian demon wants you to know. That's what the forces of chaos and darkness and stuff is like. We fight, right? We don't just sit there on our laurels. We defy fate, and we fight and make our own destiny. So go make your own destiny. That's amazing, isn't it? My dark and lovely soul, I'm going to go like that. And I'm also going to tell you, that's a little preemptive because I'm excited, is you can find me here at The Lenny Graves on TikTok and YouTube, and you can find me at Dysfunctional Enlightenment on Facebook and Instagram. And I also do private readings if you're interested, and that's thelennygraves.com, except no substitutions. I don't solicit readings. I'm sorry, that got a little befuddled at the end because I got a strong sense from your demon here. I wanted to kind of just leave you on that note, so I'm going to do it again, is I want you to just go out there and just do it. It's going to be a Nike commercial, but just frickin' do it. You are the master of your own destiny. When you start believing that other people control your fate and stuff like that, that's when they do. And I'm your reminder from the universe is, at the end of the day, like, here's the thing about tarot. I can tell you what your future is, but you can defy it because I've told you it, right? I can tell you right now that if you go this way, you'll get this and this will happen. You can choose not to go that way because I told you that way. You can choose to sit there and not defy fate. You can choose to sit there and things might still be going all right. But this is your sign from the universe today. Go and defy fate. Go be your own person. This is what your demon wants you to know. All right, my dark and lovely soul. I'm going to do this one more time because you're gorgeous. Have an amazing night. And yeah, I'll talk to you later.